Boom, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm so sorry for the delay. Welcome to the Pro MLM Hacks Masterclass. If you can hear me, you can see me, please type one in the comment. Let me know that you can hear me and you can see me. Awesome, awesome. I think you can hear me. I'm so sorry for the delay, guys. It's been one hell of a day. Thank God for everything. Good to have you all in the class. Awesome. Amazing. Please, if you can hear me, you can see me. Please let me know. Welcome, 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 welcome. Awesome. Beautiful. We have a full class. This is amazing. All right. Please let me know if the network is good. Is my network good? Can you all hear me and see me perfectly? Let me know if you can hear me and you can see me perfectly. Amazing. Boom. 111 in the comment section. My network is a bit slow. My network is a bit slow. My network is a bit slow. Please give me a moment. Oh, is the network good? Can you all hear me clearly? Is everything working fine at your end? Please let me know if everything is working fine at your end. Please type. I think the network is a bit slow, so I can change my network. Awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Great. Awesome. Amazing. Beautiful. Thank you all for the response. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Emilia. Good to have you all here. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome, Jennifer. Welcome, Choma. Good to have you all in class this evening. We're going to be diving right in a moment. I'm just going to take off my face so that you can just hear my voice. Is that fine? Is it okay if I take off my face? Welcome, 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 Akalisi. Welcome, Joanne. Okay, fine. Everybody saying they're hearing me fine. Sugar can hear me fine. Rita, fine. Awesome. Kate can hear me fine. Amazing. So we're going to jump right in. I'll take off my face so that we can just see the slides so that we don't take much more time. Welcome, welcome. Please, once you jump on this broadcast, please type #live and let me know where you are joining from. Please type #live and let me know where you're joining from. Type #live and let me know where you are joining from. Amazing. We're going to be having a swell time this evening. We're going to be having an amazing time. We're going to be having a swell time. Please type #live and let me know where you're joining from. Joanne said no. Sorry, Joanne. Please, why did you say no? What is the no for? Please let me know your reason for saying no. Awesome. Can all hear me? That we don't take so much time. As others come, they are going to join us. Now I'm going to be welcoming those that just joined the class. For all of you that just joined the class, beautiful. Akalis is joining us from Anambra. Awesome. Violet is joining from Benin. Opayami is joining us from Kwara State. Shiri is joining us from Gombe. Beautiful. Joanne is joining from Benin City. Awesome. Welcome, guys. Jennifer is joining us from Lagos. Beautiful. We're just going to jump right in immediately so that we don't take so much more time. Awesome. Musa Emilia is joining us from Enugu. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Please, if you're watching the replay, please type #replay so that I would know that you have watched as well. As usual, at this point, we're going to be turning off all distractions. Turn off BB Nigeria so that you can pay rapt attention. Send your children away so you can listen properly. Musa is joining us from Lagos. Boma is joining us from Port Harcourt. Charity is joining us from Warris. Solomon is joining us from Lagos. Awesome. Turn off all distraction so you can hear me. Now, for those that just joined the class, as usual, please check the unit section of this group. You will see in the units section of this group, you're going to be seeing all the videos. As we have a video, as we have a class, we will just upload it in the unit section of the group. Oh, so I shouldn't take off my picture. Oh, I just got that, Joanne. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna be having. All right, let me bring back my face. I'm bringing back my face. It's just that the network was a bit slow, so I felt okay, I should remove my face so that you can see my slides properly. Awesome. So in the unit section of this group, you're going to be seeing the video. So if you missed any video, please click on the unit section. It opens like this, and then you can see all the videos you missed. All the videos will be arranged in the units section of the group. Awesome. Thank you all for signing this commitment form. A lot of you have signed it. I totally appreciate you all for signing it. All right. I totally appreciate you all for signing this. Welcome, Mrs. Imabong. I hope your network will be good tonight. Welcome, Uche, all the way from Lagos. Awesome. Welcome, Helen. Helen is joining from Adamawa. Yes. Helen, I hope your network will be good too tonight so that you can flow with us. Thank you all for signing this commitment form. For lots of you that signed it, thank you. The whole idea of the commitment form is to make sure that we are both accountable for our success in this journey. All right, that's the whole idea. Awesome. All right, now we talked about the winning mindset. This week we've been talking about basically the winning mindset. We've been trying to analyze, and I've been trying to say that success is mindset plus work, right? As a matter of fact, I believe that success is more than 60% mindset, and the rest percent is the work done. But you have to have the right mindset in order to get the work done. If you have the wrong mindset, even if you have the tactics and strategy, you will not be successful in that niche. Awesome. Welcome, Samuel, joining from Port Harcourt. Good to see you, right? And so tonight, I'm going to be adding to that, to the winning mindset thingy, to say that the tactics and strategy for marketing and doing business online, especially for marketing, especially in the online space, tactics and strategies change, but the principles remain the same. The principle remain the same. Guys, today I heard that TikTok has been banned in the US. Now, that smells like doom for TikTok, right? Now, there are many social media networks that have come and gone, right? But if you understand the principle behind leveraging social media for business, whether the social media platform change, the principle is the same. Whether it is Twitter, whether it is Instagram, whether it is Facebook, YouTube, the principle for doing the business is the same. All right, that's the point we're trying to make today. So, strategies, tactics change, but principle remains the same. There was a social media platform that I think most of us were crazy about back in the days, called To Go. How many of us know about To Go? How many of us know about High Five? Right? They've all gone, right? But the principle behind leveraging social media for business remains the same, and that is basically what we're going to be talking about tonight, and that's what we've been talking about for this week, right? We're talking about optimizing your social media for success. This is part 2. I am excited on the things I'm going to be learning tonight. If you're excited, type excited in the comments. Welcome, Blessing from Port Harcourt. Good to see you. All right. Now, if you are selling on social media, you are doing it wrong. This is what we established in the last class. We established this principle that if you are selling on social media, you are doing it wrong. And we said that people do not come on social media to buy. People do not come on social media to buy. Rather, they come to be what? To be informed and what? To be entertained. Awesome. Morinike said excited. Boma said, I remember them. They are gone. Yes, they are gone. TikTok, sorry, that's a TikTok. To go, High Five, and the rest of them, they are gone. Some Indomie generation may not remember those people. For some of us that are not really Indomie generation, we remember them. Awesome, we're all excited. We're excited. The comment section is blowing up. I love this class. All right. We went ahead to establish the fact that we used examples that social media is kind of like a party. And I begged you all to invite me for Owambe. And nobody has invited me yet. And tomorrow is Saturday. Well, moving on. So we likened it to a party. So, social media is kind of like a party. So people come there to be entertained. People go to the party to what? To be entertained. As a matter of fact, the media generally, more people use the media for entertainment more than information. Yes, a few of us go on the media, on social media for information. For most people, they just go there to catch up on their friends, to catch up on what their friends, family, and contacts are doing. I think Facebook has bastardized the words friends. They say friend list. Your friend list is 5,000. In your mind, you know a lot of people. How many of them know you? How many of them have you spoken to? Right? So I think the concept of the friend thing is worked. Anyways, moving on. I digress. I was trying to say that Facebook or social media is kind of like a party. You don't come to a party like this and you carry your goods and services, your kaya on your head, and you're telling them to buy, right? Or you see a pretty lady on the way, walking on the way, and you just walk up to her and tell her that, hey, I love you, I want to marry you today, let's go have sex and have babies today. It does not work like that, right? It does not work like that, right? Now, the question, however, now is, how do you get total strangers to know, like, and trust you? Guys, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So how do you build that know, like, and trust factor? How do you build a relationship with them enough for them to want to do business with you, right? And we said that I'll take off my face again so that we can see my screen clearly. Let's see my screen clearly. Awesome. So, and we said that the way we get to do this is by positioning as a person of value, positioning yourself as a person of authority, a person of value, and as a leader, right? That is it. We position ourselves as a person of value, a person of authority, and as a leader. That is how you get people to know, like, and trust you. Went ahead to talk about the two types of value on social media. We talked about the perceived value. If you're following so far, please type I'm following. Let me know you are following. Welcome, Charity Mena. Good to have you here. Welcome, Biola. Good to see you, right? We talked about perceived value and we talked about the intrinsic value. We went ahead to explain that the perceived value is what attracts people to you. Your perceived value is what attracts people to you, right? And we said that the way you express your perceived value online is through your profile setup and your timeline versus your wall, right? Then we also went ahead to say that the intrinsic value, when you've attracted people to you, your intrinsic value keeps them and brings more referrals. That was what we said. We went ahead to say that the way you express this intrinsic value is through your content, through the value you share with these people that you've attracted to you and the experience you give to them. Awesome. Everybody said they are following. Beautiful, right? This is exactly what we said in the last class, right? And in the last class, we went ahead to explain the profiles setup and how to set your timeline up for success. That is what we explained in the last class, right? This is a typical case of the container versus the content. The container versus the content. Today, right, we're basically going ahead to talk about the second part of this value expression, which is your content, your value, and the experiences you give people online. Now, when I first joined network marketing, and I'm sure a lot of you have this same experience. When I first joined the business of network marketing, my offline told me that, Jeff, write down the list of all your prospects. Prospect means of course, he said I should write down at least 100 names, right? Me, it was 100. Please, how many was it for you? How many names did they say you should write? Let me know in the comments. How many names did your upline say you should write? For me, they said I should write 100, right? The reason they said, and in this list, they said it was names from my contact list and everybody I knew, which were number one, my friends and family, right? So my family members, my relatives, extended family, my friends, everybody. So friends and family. The second type of people that were in my contact list were who? If you're a religious person, the second category of people. Oh, Violet said 250. Wow. That was a lot of people, man. How were you able to write out 250 people? Jennifer said 100, Choma said 100. Also, Prince said 100. 100 is usually the standard, right? So, like I was saying, who are those people that you were going to write out? The first set were your friends and family. So, extended family, of course, all your contact lists. Shidi said 150. Beautiful, right? All your contact list. So, your friends and family. Second set of people or category of people. If you're a religious person, so your place of worship. So, either your church, your mosque, your shrine, your synagogue, whichever place of worship, whatever place of worship it is you belong to, right? Those are the kinds of people also that will be on your contact list. The next category of people are who? The people you work with. So people at your workplace or your school. So your colleagues at work, or your who, or your what, or your classmates in school, or the both of them. These are the second category of people, right? Uma said they asked me to create my WhatsApp group and add all my contact list. Exactly. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, who are those on your contact list? I'm creating a category of people that most likely were on your contact list. And then if you belong to a club or a society, they say I should talk to 20 people every day. All right. So these typically are the types of people that will be on your contact list, right? These are typically the types of people that will be on your contact list, right? If there are more categories, please add in the comments. Let me know there are more category of people. But the point I'm trying to make here right now is this. Yes, network marketing is a game of numbers. You must understand that. And that is why they say you should write as many numbers as possible. That is correct. It is a game of numbers. But the point I'm trying to make here is that take a good look at this list. What is common with these people? What is the most common factor with these people, right? The first thing I observe from looking at this list is that everybody on my list, number one, know me, right? They know you. Everybody on this list know you. So when you call them, when you pick up the phone and call them or contact them, right? The only thing you have to do, if they don't have your number or you're using a different number, the first thing you have to do is to just remind them who you are. Oh, my name is Jeff Anoze. Oh, the person said, oh, Jeff, so they know you. Number two, what second thing is common with these people? They like you. They're your friends. Okay, they're your family. They're your place. They're your contact. They're your close contact. So they like you, and so they want the best for you, right? So they know you, number one. Number two, they like you, and finally, what? They trust you. This is exactly why your upline said you should write down the list of all your friends and family. And guys, I'm not against this. This is correct. We're just trying to draw a principle from this. Why do they say this? Why do they say you should write out the list of your friends and family? Because number one, those people know you. They know you. Number two, they trust you. Sorry, they like you. And finally, they trust you. And so when you call them and you're trying to introduce a business to them, what happens? they do not have the defensive wall. All right, they do not start thinking it is a scam. Right, they do not start thinking, this is, no, they don't think that. Why don't they think that? Because they know you, they like you, and they trust you. Ladies and gentlemen, people do business, people buy from people, people connect with people they know, like, and trust. All right, that is the point I'm trying to make here. And that is why they said you should start from this list, because these people are called what? They are called your warm market. They are called your warm market. Why? Because they know you, they like you, and they trust you. And so the defenses will be lower. Their defenses will be lower. All right. So what do you do? Now, these people are called your warm market, otherwise called your traffic, warm traffic. This set of people are called your traffic. If you're following, type 2 in the comments. Let me know you are following so far. If you understood what I just said in the last slide, please type 2 in the comments. Let me know you understood, right? So these people are your warm traffic. They're your warm market. Now, once you write down that list of friends and family, what is the next thing you do? What is the next thing you are told to do, right? So you're told to maybe bring them to a home party or to a hotel meeting. Awesome, everybody is following. The tools are dropping in the comments. Thank you so much, guys, for following so far. All right, what did they say you should do? Right, invite them to what? To a home party or a hotel meeting, right, where you do what? You present your product or your offer or your business opportunity to them, right? This is what you are told to do. So you move from traffic, right? Traffic, this warm market, these people that you've put together, these people that are your friends, your family, your church members, if you're a church, your mosque colleagues, or your synagogue or shrine colleagues, whichever place of worship you are, if you are a religious person, right? Or your colleagues at work, they are your warm market. They know you, they like you, and they trust you. And so the next thing you do is what? You send them directly to the offer, to the presentation. If they can't come physically to a physical location, like maybe your house for a home party or to your hotel, right? What do? You send them a presentation. It's exactly the same thing. So you move straight from traffic, because they are your warm market, to what? To offer. Did you get that? Did you understand that? This is what you're told to do, right? Awesome, because they know, like, and trust you. Now, let's do a little analysis here. Remember tonight, I said that it is more important to know the principle, the reason why some things are done, the principle behind the strategy and tactics. This is what we're trying to learn tonight, right? So that we can know how to operate better and we can know why we do the things we do, okay? Now, these people are your offline. They're your offline contact, right? Now, why do we then try to leverage the internet? Why do we go on social media to begin to prospect? Why do we then move from our warm market, which is our offline market, our friends and family? Why do we then move from them to the online media? Now, let me ask you all a question. If you're going to sum up all the people you know in this life, all the people you know, all your village people, all the people in your place of work, all your relatives, even if you're from a polygamous family, everybody you know that qualifies enough, or you think, okay, let's even leave qualification from it. Let's say everybody you know, you're trying to bring everybody you know to see your business, to see your product and service. How many people can it be? Please just write in the comments, just a wild guess, like a wild guess, blah blah blah, wild guess. How many people can it be? 1,000, 2,000, 5,000? How many people? Just write in the comments. How many people can it possibly be? Right? Now we're trying to analyze why we move from the offline to the online space. right? So how many people can it be? Everybody in total. So let's say 10,000 people. Opeyemi said 350 people. So everybody you know, like everybody you know and their friends and everybody, 50 people. So let's even peg it at 10,000. Let's say you are a village chief and you have like 20 wives and maybe 100 children, and all your children invite all their friends, right? Let's just say, let's peg it at somewhere around 100,000. Sorry, 10,000 people. So you know a lot of people. Let's say 10,000, right? Right now, over time, after a period of time, right, what happens? You run out of your list. That is exactly what happened, especially when you have, I mean, how many of you have been in that position where you run out of your list? And so what do your upline tell you? What do the leaders tell you? They begin to tell you to go and prospect, meet more people. Jane said 2 people. Jane, so all the people you know in this life are just 2 people, maybe you and your brother. Right? So let's say, so how many of you have run out of your list ever? How many of you have ever run out of your list? Let me know in the comment. Type 3 in the comments if you've ever run out of your list. Of course, I have run out of my list. I ran out of my list really early. And so what did I do next? I began to walk down Main Street. Of course, at that point, I had not understood how to leverage social media for business. So what did I do? I literally began to walk down Main Street to look for people to sign up. Even that aboki that was selling suya down the street, I'll be passing there and I'll be like, Kai, wannan aboki na, you know, the malam that was selling suya. I was passing there, I was like, Kai, wannan aboki na, can he read my presentation? I literally began to walk down Main Street. Why? Because you get to a point. This is a business of people. This is a people business. You have to get people to see your business, your product and service, right? And so why do we then leverage social media? Like I told you yesterday, there are over 24 million active users on Facebook alone in Nigeria, right? That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people, and these numbers are increasing. More people are beginning to get mobile phone. Internet is getting to the hands of way more people, right? And so these numbers are ever increasing. There are more social media platforms. Many urbanization is becoming a thing, right? In Nigeria alone, we are increasing rapidly, all right? So there are lots of people. This is a beautiful avenue, guys. I like to say that social media is one of the best things that happened to us in our generation, in our existence, because I can literally sit in my home office right now and speak to all of you from all over the place. All over the place. I'm speaking to all of you, right? Because leveraging the powers and the tools of social media, right? So this is exactly why we leverage social media, guys. The principle is the same. That's what I'm trying to say. We're just doing the same thing we're doing offline, but we're now leveraging social media. Okay? Now, there are two ways to drive traffic on social media. There are 2 ways to leverage social media. The first is the organic way. This is where you create content to you try to get people to become your friends. Like I remember back in 2009 or something. I can't remember when I opened my first Facebook account. I literally was sending people friend requests. I just wanted to grow my account to my friend list to 5,000 in my days of naivety. Right? I just needed to grow my friends list. So the first way you drive traffic is through organic. Here you use your time. It's not really free. Some people call it free traffic, but I don't think it's free. There are 2 types of resources you use, either your money or your time, right? So in this particular type of driving traffic, the organic type, you use your time. The second way is through paid traffic, otherwise called advertising. These are the 2 basic ways you use you drive traffic online. You generate traffic for people to come see your business. These are the 2 basic ways. We're going to be talking more about this in the next by next week when we're talking about content creation, the content creation masterclass. We're going to be talking more about this, but I just needed to draw out a point here so that we can move on, right? So 2 ways, organic and paid. I'm going to be talking more about the organic tonight, all right? Personally, these days I use more of the paid traffic because I have some I mean the paid traffic actually costs money to do, but is faster. It saves more time, right? The organic is free, is totally free. It's still very effective, but it takes more time. All right. Let's move on so that we don't take so much time there. We're going to be talking more on that when we're talking about content in the next week. All right. So now most people, they remember I said that once you gather the list of those your friends and family, what do? You show them your offer directly. Now, lots of network marketers go online and apply the same method and strategy that they use offline on the online space, forgetting that these people online are your cold market. A lot of them, Facebook has bastardized or what's the word, right? They have spoiled the meaning of friends. So you have 2,000 friends, they call it your friends, but please, truly, how many of these 2,000 people really know you? How many of them really like you, and how many of them really trust you? How many of them have you spoke? How many of you of them know you, right? They don't know you, all right? So, but we're trying to leverage the same principle we use offline on our friends and family, and we take the same principle and bring it online. And so we just take traffic, we just go on Facebook or social media and begin to throw our offer in the faces of people. This is what we do. If you're following so far, please let me know you're following. Welcome, Mr. Brume. Good to see you, right? So this is what we do, all right? Now, how do you then bring in the know, like, and trust factor? Because for you to achieve this successfully online, you have to bring in the know, like, and trust. This is why, remember, we are leveraging the internet because there are more people there. There are over 24 million people just in Nigeria alone, and over 3.4 billion. I mean, half of the world use social media. All right. So if your target market is just Nigeria, you have over 24 million people on social media. If you're like me and you're trying to target the entire world, you have more than 3.4 billion. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. But how do you then bridge the gap? How do you then bridge the know, like, and trust gap? By creating value. That is the point we're trying to make tonight. Guys, understand this principle, and implementing the tactics and the strategy is pretty easy. Don't be like every other person that just copy and paste without understanding why they are doing what they are doing. All right? How do you bridge this gap? By creating value strategically to build relationships, to build rapport. That is why your upline and your leaders told you that whilst prospecting, right, build rapport. But they didn't teach you how. Most times they don't teach you how. They don't tell you why you do the things you do. They just hand you over, they just hand you over a script and tell you to follow the script. This is why lots of people just copy and paste. They just see people's content, they just copy it and paste it. And that is why our content is being ignored on social media. I hope I'm making sense. If I'm making sense, please let me know in the comments. If you're following so far, let me know you are following. All right? Now, this is where the intrinsic value comes in. Remember, we talked about the perceived value in the last class. Here we're going to be talking a bit about the intrinsic value, right? What is intrinsic value, and how do you create a memorable experience for the people on your social media so as to build your authority, so as to build your know, like, and trust? How do you do that? You do that by solving a legitimate problem through your content, by solving legitimate problem of your target market through your content. This is how you do this, right? You do this by solving a legitimate problem. In our next week's class, we're going to be talking more about, we're going to be talking a little more about identifying your target market. We're going to be talking about identifying your target market, and we're going to be finding looking for ways to identify their pain points and their problems. We're going to be talking more about that in the next class. However, this is exactly how you create experience for your social media time. This is how you move them from being a cold, an ice block cold market, to knowing you, liking you, and trusting you, and turning them to a warm market. Remember this quote? Remember this quote by Zig Ziglar? He said, "You can get everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want." All right? This is exactly what this guy meant by when he talked about this quote. Right? Now, the first time when I first understood this was way back in 2018, ending of 2017 rather, when this was now a few years after I failed. I think a year or two or so after I failed woefully my first attempt at network marketing. I failed woefully, and then I quit. So I decided to start up a new business, right? At the time, I had just resigned my job. I had just lost my job rather, and I was married with a wife. And so I wanted to build a business leveraging the internet. At this point, I began to see that the internet was a thing, was becoming a thing, right? And so one of the ways you can build any business on the internet is to first build a personal brand, right? And so I wanted to start off an internet marketing agency online, right? And so that was the first time I came across this particular principle I'm teaching tonight. Guys, if you understand this thing I'm teaching you tonight, you can build any business. You can start any business and build it to a multiple six-figure business, even without having a physical shop. Yes, you can, in a very short period of time. Once you understand this particular principle, you can implement it in any of your business, in all of your business. This particular principle of moving people from being traffic, cold market, through building a relationship, using the value you create online and the experiences you create through your content before presenting your offer to them. All right? Right? That was the time I understood this. I understood this at that period. And guys, within a space of 2 years, I was able to build a multiple six-figure consulting business leveraging the internet. I'm going to be showing you a few things I did in a while, right? But guys, understand this. The first thing you need to understand is that everybody you meet, both online or offline, all your target market, everybody you're trying to bring into your business, all the high flyers, whether big or poor, or whether rich or poor, young or old, everybody is moving away from pain to pleasure. Everybody is moving away from pain to pleasure. Now, someone is asking, what type of content should I be posting, right? That's what someone is asking. That's why I'm trying to explain this to you. What type of content should I be posting? How do I identify people's pain points and desires? And how can I leverage that to build the know, like, and trust? I'm sure that's the question on your mind right now. Guys, at the end of this class, I'm going to be taking your questions, right? So everybody is moving from pain towards pleasure. Everybody is moving away from fear, sadness, anxiety. Everybody, I mean everybody. The level of pain may now be different. For those of you that still remember the Abraham Maslow's triangle of hierarchy of needs, you know that everybody has a need, but the hierarchy, our needs are different depending on the level you are in life, right? However, generally, everybody is moving from pain towards pleasure, right? For some people, in fact, the majority of Nigerians, I mean, I'm talking about Nigerians now, they're moving away from hunger, from rent, like their rent is due, from utility bills, all right, from ill health. A lot of people are sick. A lot of people are sick, right? From poor relationships, poor marriages, poor general relationship, poor parent-child relationships, right? Generally poor relationship, etc., etc., right? These are the types of pain most people are moving away from, and they are moving towards the kind of pleasure they are moving towards. Plenty money in the bank. They are moving towards joy, towards contentment, right? In terms of plenty money in the bank, a comfortable house, right? A beautiful car. Please, the list is inexhaustive, but I'm just using this as an example, right? So that once you get this principle at the back of your mind, you can now begin to build the strategy upon this principle. Okay, so everybody you meet, they are moving towards some form of pain, towards some form of pleasure, right? And your goal as a strategic marketer now, as someone that is a person of value, someone that is building value, is to begin to create content that are going to be helping these people, your target market. Now, once you've identified which of the problems they are moving away from, I'll be showing you a few tonight. Once you identify the type of problem, you begin to build solutions around that to help them move further away from their pain towards pleasure. And that's why I said in the last class that the last thing you want to be doing on social media is to be building negativity, to be sharing negative content, to be, whether it's political, whether it's spiritual, whether it's financial, whether it's whatever it is. You need to desist from sharing negative content. You need to desist from sharing weird type of content. If you want to be perceived as a person of value, if you want to be able to build rapport and position as a person of authority, you need to understand this. What type of content should be posting? Finances. A lot of people are stressed out from their finances. Please, if you're still following so far, if I'm fast, please let me know I'm fast. If you're following so far, please let me know you're following. If you're just joining us, please watch the replay. Welcome, Kate. Welcome, Donatus. Good to see you all in class, right? If you're following so far, please let me know you're following. If I'm fast, please let me know I'm fast so that I can slow down a bit, right? So, finances. Lots of people are stressed out from their finances. They are either personal finances, either family finances, business-wise. Lots of people are stressed out from their finances, right? So, for some of you here, you're very good with finances. You're very good with personal finances. You're very good with savings, all right? You're very good with family budgeting. Some of you are good with these things, okay? So what you should do is you can create content around these things. See, everybody you're trying to prospect are human beings just like you and me, right? Everybody is moving away from a pain towards what? Towards a desire, right? Beautiful. Everybody's following. Awesome, right? So, example is finances. You can share about these finances. There are things you do in your business that helps you progress, whether it's your offline business, online business, whatever it is, right? You share it, right? Health. Some of you know how to maximize, like, health tips a lot. 5 easy food you can prepare that can help you stay low on calories. Those are the type of content that people are looking for. Those are the type of pain that people are moving away from. Lots of people are not healthy. They are not healthy. All right? Lots of people are obese and they want to lose weight. Now, you have tips. You know some things. There's some things you know that you can share. Guys, listen up. Everybody has experience that they can share that can help somebody. Everybody has an expertise that they can share that can help somebody. Everybody has some knowledge, some skill, some talent that you can share in these different categories I'm sharing tonight. You can share this with people online, position yourself as an authority, and at the back, you can now offer them your MLM presentation. You can now offer them your products or service. I'm going to be explaining more in a moment. So health, all right, relationships. Some of you are good with your children. Some of you know how to make your children do what you want them to do. Some of you are good with dating. Some of you know how to woo ladies properly. You can teach them. Some of you know how to some of you have high level of emotional intelligence, social intelligence. You understand these things. You know how to win friends and influence people. You know how to manage a team. These are things you can share online. Remember, you're helping people move away from what? From a pain towards a desire. Thank you so much, Mr. Abuchi said I'm good. Amazing class this evening. Thank you so much. Relationships. Some of you have beautiful tips about how about marital relationships. These are the things you can share. Personal development. Guys, I say this a lot. Network marketing is a personal development industry plus leadership with a compensation plan at the back of it. I don't care the business you are in. I don't care the company you are in. If you're in the health industry, you're in crypto, you're in telecoms, you're in whatever it is, binary, you're in forex, whatever it is, network marketing generally is a personal development plus leadership business with a compensation plan attached to it. That is exactly what it is. Personal development. Some of you know how to set goals and achieve it. These are the types of content ideas you should be posting. Some of you know how to manage your time properly. Guys, by the way, there's no such thing as time management. There's just priority and energy management. Right? These are the kind of things you share. There's no such thing as time management. You can't manage time. You all have 24 hours in a day. However, what you do with your time is what matters. What you do with your time and the way you prioritize your time is what matter, right? So these are the things you can share. Personal development, time management, right? Entrepreneurship. How do they even pronounce this thing? My wife has tried to teach me how to pronounce it. I don't even know how to pronounce it again, right? Entrepreneurship, right? Teach people how the value of money. What is money? Money is basically value, right? Money basically is a byproduct of value. That is what money is. So these are the things you teach people. Entrepreneurship, how to manage the entrepreneur, how to build side hustles and all of that. Guys, are we having ideas tonight? Are you writing out anything at all? Right? Are you having ideas? Do you now know what to post? Guys, I'll say this again. Everybody has some form of experience. You have some form of expertise. You have some form of skill. You have a talent, or you have some knowledge that you can share around these different categories I've just listed tonight. You have it. The problem is that you have not understood the principle about positioning yourself as an authority on social media. You've not understood how to build a brand on social media. All right? Mrs. Blessing said the network is bad. Please, who else has bad network? If you can still see my screen and hear me properly, please type 3 in the comments. Let me know you can still see my screen and hear me properly. Awesome. So these are typical examples of the types of content I try to share on my social media timeline. Guys, I became an authority within a few months by implementing these things I'm sharing with you tonight. So these are typical example. One day I created a post. I called it shed the damn baggage. So how to execute the most impossible tasks even if you don't know what to do. I was sharing something about personal development here. Personal development, boom, and I wrote, this is important. The lessons from this post blah blah blah. Guys, by the way, this flyer, I use something called Spark Post to write it, to design it. I'm not a graphic designer, but there are tools I use. I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tools in this class. Please, someone remind me, where's our class monitor? Class monitor is not in class today. Who can I assign this to now? Please, who can volunteer to remind me of these things I'm going to be sharing with you? I'm going to be calling some things here so that you can remind me, so I can package them and share these resources with you. I use a tool called Spark Post. It's a free tool. I used it on my Android phone. Then I think you can use it on iOS as well. But in this particular post, I designed it using Spark Post. So you can use Canva. How many of you know of Canva? You can use Canva to design beautiful graphic design like this, or Spark Post. So I just created a content like this, share the damn baggage, and by the end of this post, lot of people share this post, right? So another day, I create content like, please don't let. I was trying to give people encouragement. This is an inspirational post. One of the post ideas you can do is inspirational post, right? So this is an inspirational post. I put a picture of myself and my son. We actually just jonesing around in the study. And then I said, please don't let the people on social media put you under undue pressure, especially this season. I think this was towards the end. Okay, this was April. Yes, April this year. Towards around April this year, right? I said, just keep the faith and keep at it. What was I doing here? I was trying to encourage someone. Remember, moving them from pain towards pleasure, moving them away from pain towards pleasure. Also, Spark Post. Joanna written Spark Post in the comments. Beautiful. All right. So content ideas. I'm giving you content ideas. So again, sometime around April, I wrote this type of thing. I said, is there something you're grateful for? By the way, I saw a video online, an amazing video of a young girl, right? A beautiful young girl that her mom gave her a package and it was banana inside. Banana, right? How many of you have seen this video? It was banana. And if you see the excitement in this girl's voice, she was shouting, banana! Wow, thank you, mommy, banana. She was excited. That video got me. It was intriguing to me, and so I posted it online. I wrote, is there something you are grateful for, even the little things? I was trying to encourage someone on a weekend, right? What was I doing? Helping them move from a place of pain towards pleasure. I'm going to show you how you can tie it in network marketing in a moment, right? Again, sometime early this year, when they banned bikes in Lagos, right? I created a video. I went live on my phone and I created a video. I was trying to teach Lagosians how to leverage the information in their head to create income. I was trying to teach them how to create income, leveraging the content in their head. I was trying to tell them that, yes, it's okay to go. Beautiful. Okoyemi said she has seen the video. Awesome. That video was inspiring. It was amazing. So this particular live video, I was trying to teach them how to. I just sat down in the car, I put my phone in my face, and I just spoke into the camera. I was trying to encourage them and share with them other ways they can leverage their knowledge, they can leverage social media to grow their business. At the end of the day, I can just simply tell them that, hey, if you want me to share with you personal ideas, click interested in comments and I'll share with you. You get, these are posts you can do to bridge that gap between the cold market and the warm market. Get them to know, like, and trust you. This is a family post. This is a post geared towards families who are entrepreneurs. I said, for most entrepreneurs, family is the reason you do what you do, right? This is your why. For me personally, this is my why. Building a life of freedom, both financial and time freedom, so that I can spend more time with my family, right? What am I doing here? I'm connecting with a particular group of people that share the same why with me, and I'm giving them reasons why I do what I do, as well as inviting them to join me to do what I do as well, right? Right now, I was invited some time ago to for a radio interview, right? And I snapped myself and I posted it online. What am I doing? I'm positioning myself as a person of value, as a leader. I'm increasing my value by over 150%. All right. Sometime again last year, I organized a class in the city of Enugu, right? I organized an offline class. What did I do? I snapped pictures and I posted it online. I wrote a bit about the things that we learned in class. In this class, I was basically teaching them how to build a super profitable personal brand leveraging social media. If you are still following, let me know you are following. Awesome. So what am I doing here? I'm positioning myself as a person of value. What am I doing? I am sharing with them valuable content that can help them move away from their pain points towards their desires, thereby building what they know, like, and trust. Again, another post about Facebook ads. I did that online. For want of time, let me just rush through so that we can take questions, right? Right now, here I talked about how small businesses can go global, how they can leverage the internet. I talked about how the internet has come, and we can basically leverage this to, even if, no matter what you're doing, you can use this to grow. What am I doing? I'm helping people. I am helping, right? Building value. What am I doing? I'm implementing what Zig Ziglar said. He said what? If you can help as many people to grow, you can have all you want. If you can help them get what they want, you can have all you want. Here I told a story about an experience we had when we drove from Jos to Enugu. We're driving from Jos to Enugu, and we had an experience. We got missing, and we had to ask people questions. What did I now do next? I tied this into having a mentor, into having mentorship, into having guidance. I just tied this into having guidance, right? So here again, so Sugar and I went to a resort, went somewhere to hang out, and so we took a picture. And I wrote see, this particular day, I think I lost some money in my business, right? But my wife and I, we basically just went somewhere, hung out, and then I wrote, happiness is a state and can be induced. That day, I knew that there were some people that were in my state. There were some people that have experienced the kind of things I experienced that particular day. And so I said, it is okay to be happy for no particular reason and not feel guilty about being happy. Blah, 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 blah. Boom, I put it out there. Inspiration. I was trying to inspire someone because I was in a state where I needed inspiration, right? Boom, here again, I told a story. I talked about how we all have our lights to shine, and we can all shine it, thereby helping other people shine as well. All right? Boom, same thing, same thing. Guys, are we getting ideas here? I'm basically just sharing with you content ideas. Now, all this content, there's a structure to writing content. We're going to be talking about this more in our next classes, right? However, let me just point it out here. There's a structure to writing content. The first part of your content is your hook or a headline. This is where you hook people in and get them to read or watch your content. Okay? People are busy. We're going to be talking about this more from next week, but I just needed to point it out here. Then the body of the content. This is where you now talk about the things you're going to talk about, whether it's a video or a text content, whatever it is, the body. And finally, a call to action. You can now tell them the next logical thing you want them to do. Mr. Nelson, Ronald Nelson, welcome to class. I'm sorry you're having network issues. Please, who else has network issues here? If you can see my screen clearly and you can hear me clearly, Please type 1 in the comments. Let me know you can see me clearly and you can hear me clearly. Awesome, right? So I was trying to say that there's a structure to writing content, and we're going to be talking more on that from by next week in our subsequent classes. But I needed to just lay this foundation so that we can have a general idea on how to leverage the intrinsic value content and sharing and leverage the kind of experiences we give people on social media to build our value. We can also go on Google. Just simply go to Google and type network marketing content ideas. If you still do not have content ideas, you can just go on Google, type network marketing content ideas, and you have a ton of ideas, right? Right? In summary, guys, in summary, seek to add value first. Seek to add value first, right? Then present your offer next. So seek to add value first, then present your offer next. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build value, is how you build your know, like, and trust factor leveraging social media. Remember, prospecting online is basically traffic, leveraging the traffic. That's the number of people on social media, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on your WhatsApp, wherever it is you're trying to draw traffic from. Build value, build relationship with them, right? From there, you build relationship with them, and next, what do? Next, you can now send them to your offer. All right. So build the traffic, build your traffic, send them, build rapport with them. How? By your content, by your perceived value, by your intrinsic value, the both of them together, your perceived value, which is your the way you structure your content. All right. And then next, you do what? Before you send them to your offer. This is exactly how you do business. This is exactly how you leverage the internet to grow your business. Guys, once I understood this, right, I have not sent a single proposal. I have not done a single one-on-one marketing again in the last 2 years. And the business gets better by the day. Guys, this is exactly also how I got all of you into this class. Does this sound familiar? What did I do? First of all, I ran traffic, right? I leveraged the internet to build traffic. I ran a Facebook ads. These days I do more of ads, right? So I ran Facebook ads, right? To a particular, got you all to what? To a particular group. What did I do in the group? I then presented value. I then taught you all for free. I taught you what? For free. And I legitimately wanted to solve a problem. All right? I legitimately wanted to solve a problem, right? So I identified the market. I identified the location where they were. What did I do next? I sent them to a particular location, which was the Facebook group, right? Then what did I do? I then built rapport with you. I built what? The know, like, and trust with you. How did I do that? I did a 1 hour plus presentation for free, teaching you how to do what? How to leverage the internet to prospect without disturbing your friends and family, right? Then what did I do next? I then presented you an offer. And that's how over close to 80 of you are in this group right now. All right. So I practice what I preach and I preach what I practice. All right. So TVO, traffic value offer. Please remember this. This is the winning model for doing business on the internet. TVO, traffic value and offer. Guys, you can implement this in any business you have online. Traffic value and offer. All right. Questions at this point. I'm ready to take your questions. And please let me know in the comments. What new information did you get today? What new information did you get today? And what will you start implementing going forward? Right? What new information did you get today? And what will you start implementing going forward? I'm ready to take your questions now. Christopher said, how can people believe in us if you advise them about their problems? Once they know we don't have experience about what we are saying. Christopher, I don't get your question. I don't get your question. How can people believe in us if we advise them about their problems? You're not advising people about their problems. No, you're not. What you're simply doing is you're creating a solution to their problems. You're not advising them about their, please don't advise people about their problems. No, you're not doing that. You're just creating solutions to people's problems, right? And you're tying, right? You're just positioning yourself as a person of value. How do you position yourself as a person of value? By trying to solve legitimate problems. All right? That is what you're doing. I hope that's what you asked, Christopher. Spark Post, yes, Spark Post. If you just go on Play Store, Google Play Store, right, and type Spark Post, it will bring it up. It's actually Adobe Spark Post. It's an app. It's just like Canva. If you know Canva too, that's what it is. It's just like Canva, right? Someone asked, how can I get the books you shared with us in the previous classes? Books. I don't sell books. You can get them in a bookstore. Books. I shared with you how to win friends and influence people. Right? How to influence and influence people. I shared with you the power of focus. Focus, the hidden driver of excellence. There are a lot more books, but these are the few of the books I use. This will teach you about prospecting. How to teach you a lot about emotional and social intelligence. This book will teach you about emotional and social intelligence. How to interact with people, how to talk to people. Guys, I'm one of the shyest guy ever. All right? This is what this book will teach you. This particular one will teach you about focus. About remember I told you there's no such thing as time management. This book teaches you how to maximize your time well. And then 7 habits of highly intelligent people. Of highly effective people. I think these are the books I shared in the last class. All right, they're actually in bookstores. You can just get them in bookstores, right? Boom, yes, Mrs. Marbon said TVO, of course, right? Exactly. Help people move from pain towards pleasure. Awesome. TVO, traffic value offer. Awesome. By the way, guys, I'm not the originator of the TVO acronym. I first heard it from a guy called Johnny West. He calls himself the king of organic reach. If you can just look for him online, Johnny West, follow him, attend his live classes. He runs a 5-day free class. I think the next class is on the 27th of August, right? So Johnny West, follow the guy. He teaches this very well. You can gain value from him as well, all right? The person of value, awesome. I will start posting value. Beautiful, all right? Beautiful. Brother Choma said, I learned how to create traffic, value, and offer. Awesome. Creating content ideas will implement the same. Beautiful. I'm looking for your questions. Mr. Justin said the new information I got is TVO, which is the valuable information. I'm going with it this night. Awesome. The type of content to write, structure of writing the content, amazing. We're going to be talking more on this, the structure of creating the content in our subsequent classes, right? Beautiful about making my friends so that you can trust me, and also I've learned how to search for a solution to people's problem first. Awesome, right? Number one, be a person of value. Number two, help people move from their pain in order to meet their needs. Amazing. Okay, you've not gotten the books from the last lesson. I think I just shared it here, right? There are lots more books, lots more books. If you look at my bookshelf there are a lot of books. I'm a person of personal development. Very important, guys. Boom! I help people from pain to pleasure. Awesome. Exactly. Choma said, if I can create traffic, value, and offer, and on my own, how do I go about it? I don't get your question. If I can create traffic, value, and offer. Traffic here are the people, right? Remember your upline told you to write down the list of your friends and family, right? That is traffic, right? Then you move them through by creating value, right? And then create value, build relationship with them, and then eventually present your offer. That is either your product, your service, or your business opportunity to them. That is what traffic, value, offer means, right? Please, if you came late, please watch the video again so that I can understand perfectly. Awesome. Beautiful. I've learned how to create motivational content to make people know, like, and trust me. Awesome. I'm looking for your questions. Someone said, please, which app can we use on our Android phone to design? You can use Spark Post, Adobe Spark Post. You can use Adobe Spark Post, and you can also use Canva. So look for them on your Play Store. They are there. Awesome. Get Spark Post on Play Store. Beautiful. You can do that. How do we get to use the Spark Post? Please, once you get it, it's pretty easy to use. Go on Google and search how to use Spark Post to create designs. Go on Google and search it. You'll find it, man. All right. So for me, I think I've been modeling things up before now. Please, who said this? Awesome. Uche said, for me, I think I've been modeling things up before now by creating content around finances and then kill it by making my page my company billboard. Boom! This is it right here. This is it right here. You've grabbed it, Uche. Beautiful. Oh, please, I don't understand your question, sir. Please, kindly ask your question again. Please ask your question again so I can understand your question. Please, how do I access the video from the class? Please, which video are you asking about, ma? All the classes, all the videos are in the in the unit section of this class. Please watch the video again. I explained it earlier on. Mr. Edwin Ikechukwu said, how do you generate enough valuable posts to post every day and consistently? This is an amazing question. Now, number one, there are platforms where you get post content ideas. One of the platforms, I shared it in the web class, called answerthepublic.com. answerthepublic.com. When you land on that platform, you search for a particular keyword. So let's say you're looking for a keyword around weight loss. Weight loss, by the way, is one of the most searched words on the internet. So weight loss. Let's say you're looking for a question around weight loss. What do? You go there, you write, you can type weight loss for men or weight loss for women or whatever kind of post you're trying to create, right? Boom, you get a ton of content, right? That's number one way. Number two way is Number two way that I use, one of the easiest ways I create content, I generate content ideas, is I go look for people in my industry that are doing very well, right? Then I go look through their content. I look through their content. Maybe I'll go check. In fact, I create time. I just settle down and create time, right? So I look through their content. I can go back to a full year content that they've written, maybe 2019. I go and look at all their content from 2019, right? I identify the areas in which they're writing content from. Okay, identify the areas they're writing content and look at the types of content that people are interacting with the most. All right, once I get that, what do I do next? I outline these things, I outline them, right? Then I go begin to create content around those topics. I don't know if this makes sense. Now, once I create content, what do I then do? Once I have those content ideas, what do I then do next? I take out a day, maybe some 2-3 hours in a day, usually on the weekends, on Saturday, right? And so I create content for an entire week. I mean, these days, guys, I don't do this as much. Now, I run a network, an internet marketing consulting agency, right? So what we used to do when we used to manage people's content is this. So sit down on a weekend. These days I do more of paid ads because of time. Like I do a lot of other things now, right? So what you do, sit down on a weekend, maybe take 2 to 3 hours, right? And create content for the week. You can start by saying, okay, I'm going to be creating content 3 times a week, 4 times a week. If you have a lot of time, you say you're going to create content for all the days of the week, right? Then I get a tool called Postcron. Let me see if I can type it in the comments so that you can see that. I get a tool called Postcron. Let me show you. Postcron. Right? I get a tool called Postcron. Look at this. Postcron, www.postcron.com, right? On this website, you can schedule content for a month. As a matter of fact, you can schedule content for a year. So you say, okay, I want this post to come out on Sunday by 8 p.m. You put it there and schedule it. Even these days, right? Okay, you put it there and schedule it. You want to say, okay, I want this content to come out by Wednesday by 8 p.m. Boom, you put it on this website and send it out. By that particular time you set, the content appears on your page. People will think that you are the one posting it, but no, you just leverage this tool, right? There are some other tools. Let me show you some other tools that you can use. You can use Hootsuite. You can use Hootsuite.com. You can use Buffer.com. These are tools you can use as well. You can use these tools. Postcron.com, Hootsuite.com, Buffer.com. These are tools you can use, right? And guys, these days, Facebook allows you to schedule posts. Facebook now allows you to schedule posts, right? So if you just go on Facebook and type, if you just go on Google and type how to schedule posts on Facebook, you will see a ton of ways you can schedule posts. So you can just sit down on the weekend after outlining your content for the week. After you've outlined the types of content you want to put out for the week, maybe I should put out a class on this. Once you've outlined the content you want to write for the week, right? If this is a particular problem, I can create a class for this. If this is a particular problem, You can schedule on Facebook straight now. You can do that actually. All right. So that is how I get to generate enough content, valuable content ideas. Number one, I use answerthepublic.com. I go to a platform called medium.com. In Medium, you get to see beautiful content ideas, and you'll be seeing questions people are asking around that. Then number three, I literally go to high flyers, people I admire. There's a particular guy I admire a lot. I follow him a lot and I learn from him. He's called Russell Brunson. I follow him, admire him. He does a lot. There's another lady called Tanya Eliza. If you know Tanya, please write in the comments you know Tanya. Let me see if I can spell her name well. Tanya Eliza. I don't know if this is the spelling of her name. Please, if I got this name right, please let me know. Tanya Eliza. This lady, go and look for her on YouTube. Look for her on Facebook. Join her email list. Stalk her. Follow her content. Go to Facebook. Look for her videos. Go to YouTube. Look for all her videos. Watch all of them. This lady will teach you how to do social media well. You will get content ideas from her. What you have to do is to model what she's doing. All right. Let me write some other people's name. Here. Ray Higdon. Who else? You know Tanya, beautiful. Someone knows Tanya in the group. Ray Higdon. Who else can I use now? Tanya Eliza, Ray Higdon, Toad. There's one guy called Toad. I've forgotten his surname. Toad somebody. Falcon, I think. Right? And somebody Frazier too. See these guys. Ray Higdon, go and follow them. These people are doing it right. They are doing it right. Check their timeline. You're going to see content. You're going to see massive content on their timeline, right? Don't copy, model. It's called expert modeling. It's a way you learn, right? Model it. So get the content ideas, write it in your own words. If you can do videos, you do videos. We're going to be talking about live videos in subsequent classes. Follow these guys, get their stuff, and use it. All right. I hope I was able to answer your question, sir. Awesome. Follow Johnny West. It's actually spelled Johnny. Jonny West. Johnny West. All right. Right? Beautiful. Awesome. I'm looking for questions, more questions. Okay, so this is a great question. So now, how do I keep in touch with the leads? I get through the TVO who decide the offer I present to them as to keep the relationship. We're going to be talking more on what you're going to be doing with this traffic in subsequent classes. Please remind me of that question. Can the same content be used on our timeline on page? Yes, you can use the same content on your profile and on your page. So you simply just copy it here and go and paste it on your page, all right? You can even see, guys, another idea. If you write a post, all right? If you write a post, you can repurpose that post. You must not write new content every day of the week. So you can write a content on Monday, and on Friday, the same text content, you can decide to do a video out of it. Those are ideas you can get. But remember, the strategy can change, the tactics can change, but the principle remains the same, all right? Postcron.com. Awesome, Joanne. Thank you so much for this. Awesome. Hootsuite and buffer. Exactly. Exactly. Hootsuite and soft buffer. Boom! I know Tanya. Awesome. Tanya is the bomb. Follow Tanya. Look at her content and learn from it. It's called expert modeling, right? Someone said we need a lot of brainstorming in this. Russell Brunson. Okay, let me write Russell's name. Russell Brunson. Let me add his name here. Russell. I think that's the spelling of his name. Russell Brunson. I'm sorry. Oh my God, the time has gone. We're getting off this class now. I'm sorry to have kept you guys this long. Russell Brunson. This is it. Russell Brunson. That is it, guys. That is it. Russell Brunson. Someone is asking, are we to post content also to friends on Messenger? No, that is called spamming. Do not post content to friends on Messenger. It is called spamming. Let them be interested in your post. Let them be interested in your post. So when you create a post, what do? You put a call to action. You say, if you're interested in this and you want to know more about this or something, anything, and say, click, write interested below, or write me below, or something. Just, we're going to be talking about that in subsequent classes. Do not spam people. Create content and attract them to you. Then those that say they're interested, those that give you permission to contact them, then you can go inbox. The money is in Messenger. Do not spam people in Messenger. All right? Beautiful. Follow Tanya on Facebook. Follow her on YouTube as well. If I remember the names of more guys, I'm going to be posting them here. All right? All right, guys. I think we've come to the end of today's class. Chat is saying, how do I build the traffic on social media? Social media itself is traffic. All right, these are human beings on social media. There are two ways: by organic or by paid traffic. So organic is writing this content. That is why you write content on social media. You're writing the content to attract people to you. So some people will send you friend requests, right? They are seeing your content. When they read it, they're interested, they like it, they comment, they ask you, they go inbox and ask you that, oh, I want to know more. How can I join your business? Blah, 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 blah. That is building traffic, right? Second way is by paid traffic. That's Facebook advertising. We're going to be learning that in subsequent classes, all right? Mr. Abuchi said, I don't know how to create Facebook page and how to say something about it. Okay, I'm going to, sir, please, I'm going to drop a please. Who volunteered, please, someone should please remind me. I'm going to drop a link right in the comment section to videos you can watch. The videos will explain to you how to create these Facebook pages and how to do the Facebook lives. All right, so I'll drop videos in the comments, YouTube videos that will explain these things to you properly. All right, please, someone remind me, please. All right, awesome, guys. Boom, this is it. Giving valuable content to win trust. Awesome. Amaka is asking, please can you drop the names of the books in the comment section so that I can go get them. All right, please remind me this as well. Right, once I get off this coaching call now, I'll drop it in this comment section. All right, Christopher is saying also, please, I need the book names. Send me the names. All right, I'm going to drop in the comments. Beautiful. All right, guys, I think we've come to the end of this class. Please, Jeff. Please, Jeff, does it mean in paid advertising you don't write? You write. You can combine the two. You can do organic and paid at the same time. They both work. You can do organic. As a matter of fact, I encourage you to do organic and paid. All right? Do organic if you don't have money at all, but you have time, right? Do organic. If you have some cash, you can do the both, organic and paid. They work, both work perfectly. All right? Okay, guys. So I'm getting off this coaching call now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Yes, I'm so sorry. We're jumping off now. I'll try as much as we can to get the class less than 1 hour next time. I'm sorry about that. So sorry about that. Okay, so we've come to the end of this class today. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Remember that you can either make excuses, right, or make money. You cannot make the two at the same time. Remember that your dreams, goals, aspiration should always be bigger than your excuses. All right. Till I come your way next time, please implement. Success is meant for implementers alone. Enjoy a beautiful night and stay safe.